Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to Carpediashow. Got some news, made headlines all over, not just in the car world, but Brazil, in Santa Catarina, it's a state down there. It's a father and son shop. They've been building replica Lamborghinis and Ferraris. This is actually pretty common in other countries. Between taxation and the cost of importation fees and stuff. A Ferrari, that'd be like $300,000-$400,000 here. In another country, and their money would be like $1 million, $1.5 million, sometimes $2 million. So the thing about these replicas is, people make replicas all the time, but their replicas look very real. I'm gonna go ahead and post the article, the Jalopnik article. But these cars look real, and what's interesting about these is if they can't find a donor vehicle that they can modify, they're actually making from scratch tubular steel chassis. I don't know if you guys really know about Lamborghinis, but believe it or not, almost all Ferraris are built on a tubular chassis that dates back to the Miura back in the 60s. Until the newer Aventador and the Gallardo, of course, doesn't. But basically, all Lamborghinis are built on a tubular chassis. So these cars look very real, and I'm looking at it, the article from, the official police reports in Portuguese, so it's hard to decipher, and it basically just came out. But the raid happened because both Lamborghini and Ferrari complained, so that lets you know how real these cars look. They sell them online, on social media, for only about $45,000 to $60,000. There's some pictures of these vehicles, the type of inches they're using. I mean, they're placing them in the glass where you can see them and everything. And in these pictures, it looks like they're using the twin turbo V8 from BMW. That's what I think it is, based on the way it. But like I said, these pictures are not, the police are not like taking really good pictures of the blocks and things like that. But yeah, this is some real interesting news. And they're registering these cars as prototypes because in Brazil you can actually build a car from scratch, one-off car, as long as it has blinkers, taillights, headlights. Even if it looks like another vehicle, you can just register it as a prototype vehicle. So I'm gonna go ahead and post this link to you guys before down so you can see it and whatnot. But these people are actually pretty famous. They make TV appearances. They're all over YouTube. They even have they even do like replica Corvettes, like C1 and C2 Corvettes, things like that. So they're pretty popular people. What I think really would happen was, I really think Ferrari's the ones, they don't play about anything when it comes to their cars. I really think that someone could almost potentially bought one of these cars and was fooled so much, and that's how it began, because they've been in business for a long time. So this is not something they just started overnight. They've been in business for years now, almost 10 years. So I really want you guys to look at this Jalopnik article. Tell me what you think in the comments below. And I'd just like to hear you guys' thoughts on this. I don't really believe in counterfeit goods or anything like this, but the quality of work that these guys have, and just a typical auto shop, looks just as good as what Ferrari and Lamborghini are making at their state-of-the-art multi-billion-dollar facilities. It's actually crazy. And also, I think another thing that got them in trouble was those emblems, because these cars do have Lamborghini and Ferrari emblems on them. So, like I said, I think a combination of those things, they're on the fine line between legality, what they can and can't do. And like I said, I'm looking at this this huracan right here and this F430 that they're building together, and it looks like the real deal. Like, I mean, of course, as car people, we come up on it, we inspect it, we'll be able to, but as far as the unfinished product, what they're putting together in the shop, how they're doing it, I mean, even the color shades, I mean, these cars look legit. So, I'd like to hear you guys' thoughts on this. Comment below. Tell me what you guys think. We'd like to discuss this. And like I said, thanks for tuning in. I hope you guys have a good afternoon and a good evening. And I'll speak with y'all tomorrow, okay?